Hi guys, Gamblefish here. Today we're going to be playing Amumu support. I've seen this cropping up a little bit here and there. I've not actually played it with or against one yet, but I have seen it. I've seen a few videos on it and seen it on like League of Graphs and OP.gg and stuff like that. For the runes, we have taken Aftershock, Fonts of Life, Bone Plating, and Overgrowth. We're sort of aiming to be uber tanky in the late game. And the Magical Footwear and Approach Velocity as well. This allows us, if Caitlyn traps someone, or if Pantheon stuns someone, or we get a fear from Nocturne, we can obviously move a lot quicker to them for the Q and for the engage. Or if we ult someone and they're right on the outside edge of our ult radius, we can get to them a bit quicker. Nothing huge, but just small bits. We are going to be going for a more fun build, not necessarily the best build, but a fun build that I've been thinking about. And we're going to be playing sort of all aura effects. We're going to be trying to get a load of AoE effects to give to our teammates, such as Frozen Heart and Randuin's Omen. And into our team, it's actually quite good. They have triple AD. This is not atrocious. The Vegas game is kind of scary for us, but not immensely. I was about to say the Veigar was missing, but he appeared just on time. So Veigar has gone for the spell thieves, which is interesting. Some Veigars like to go for Elixir so they can proc their Q as often as possible. But for the matchups, it is Mordekaiser into KL top lane, and KL's just got first blood, which is really good for her. Yi into Nocturne jungle. Our Nocturne is like a 2 million mastery point. Oh wow, this game's going really well. A 2 million mastery point, nearly 10,000 kill Nocturne, so I'm assuming he's going to be quite good at the champion. Mid lane is Zed into Pantheon, and then bot lane is me and Caitlyn into the Tristana Veigar. So triple AD, and very heavy hitters as well. So going for a lot of armor should be quite nice for us. So we're just going to kind of ward off any huge engages. I don't really want to engage super early. Veigar is using a lot of cooldowns on minions. I'm assuming he's going to try and get stacks up. So he's actually going to be taking probably quite a lot of gold from the Tristana this game. Which isn't great, because a Tristana with gold can do a lot of work. If I see this Tristana go into the bush, I'm queuing her. We do have 2 stacks of our Q now. In the most recent changes, they gave Amumu two charges of his Q that he can use within 3 seconds of each other. So I can dash to one person and then dash to another if it would help me reposition myself better. I am going to look for a Q onto... Oh, well, I completely missed. So you can see we only have a 3-second cooldown, and then we can Q again. We're not going to try and die, we're just going to try and play a little aggro. Maybe a bit too aggro with the Caitlyn not there. But we weren't doing anything else, were we? Dodge the Q. We could actually look to re-engage. I do have Exhaust, and we could kill Tristana here. Especially with that cooldown down now. It's not impossible to imagine us killing her. We do get the... Oh, that's unfortunate. So both the heal and the flash popped. I'm going to have to pop both my summoners, but we also get the exhaust. So we have all their summoners pop now, or most of their summoners pop now. You can't really do anything here. If he Qs too early, I can just Q back. We're too close to her for him to really do anything. An unfortunate play. Not exactly how I would have wanted it to have it gone. I obviously would have wanted to get the kill there, but popping 3 summoners for both of mine. Caitlyn still has both of hers. It's not the end of the world, really. Ooh. Get a couple of draws as well. It's not the end of the world, really. We can work with it. We do get the Ruby Crystal, so we're a little bit tankier. Going to be going for the Frostfire Fist. Try and get as tanky as possible, as early as possible. Sort of 2 items will be quite hard to kill. So we can look for this if I get here quick enough. Which I do. Oh, that was not what you want to see. Oh, really unfortunate that I don't get the assist there. But we do get the kill, which is the most important thing. And it goes over to the Caitlyn, which is even better. And we can now free farm. I can pick up the cannon. And it will mean that when Caitlyn backs, she was already at, well, I think she was even in CS before this wave. But she is ahead in CS now, and she has the kill, so she will get a better back, which allows us to snowball the lane. We'll drop our control ward. I don't have a ward term. I would like to ward here or Drake, but we can't. Unfortunately, Zed is up top lane. I really want to get this plate, but I don't think my Caitlyn's going to play for it. That is fine. We shouldn't really be backing here, but we are going to. I will pick up. I'll pick up a cloth armor. I was debating between boots and cloth armor, but we'll pick up the cloth armor. Oh, I can't buy boots anyway. We will get the cloth armor. I would prefer that I sync up most of my backs with my Caitlyn, just so that we're not sort of one's backing and the other's backing, and one's backing and the other's backing. As support, it's generally a good idea to just back around your ADC, regardless of what you can or can't buy. This is, of course, generally speaking, don't back every 2 seconds if your ADC is just permanently backing for no reason. But if you can get something, then it's never a bad idea to back with them. So we are now ahead in stats of the Tristana, or at least my Caitlyn is, sorry. She'll be doing a lot more damage on the fights. Veigar is still kind of scary, but he's only got 2 amp tomes. It's not the end. We still will avoid his skill shots though. We're gonna look for a Q here. Unfortunately, we miss it, but I do have a second one. If I can get it off. No, we're not gonna be able to. That's fine. We do have the bone plating, so poke isn't as scary. Okay, Caitlyn does not want me engaging here. That is fine. We can play back. At the moment, I'm just going to play to upgrade my support item. Not done. Oh wow. There's actually some decent play in the mid lane. Unfortunately, they go 1 for 1, but we did get the assist, so we do get slightly more gold. I would like to look for an engage here, but she has ultimate. Her ultimate, which is going to make it difficult, because if I go in, then she can just ult. Although, I depend on how long she takes to actually ult me. I guess my second charge of Q will come up. How long does it stun for? A second. Okay, so they only have 2 seconds to actually do any damage before my second charge of Q up. My second charge of Q is up. So we're gonna look for this cannon mini more than anything at the moment. Although if Veigar wants to engage, I'll be quite happy to turn around and... Oh, the wall didn't go down as quickly as I wanted it to. This is tragic. Although Aftershock will keep me relatively healthy. No, I'm not gonna get cannon either. Oh well. That really could not have gone much much worse there. Although we are nearing ult. As soon as we get that, we can look to engage again. Whee! Okay, we'll go 1 for 1, but it's support for ADC. Yep, and my Caitlyn doesn't die. Fantastic. That is the power of the 2 charges of Amumu. You can sort of engage, disengage, and then re-engage. Or get disengaged, rather. Unfortunately, I didn't do that intentionally. Oh, that's not... Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. We are going to get Herald off of it. It's really annoying that the Zed is able to kind of roam around and get all the kills he wants. Yeah, Caitlyn is right. There was no SS there, which is annoying. I think it's even more annoying sometimes when you get players that will quite happily type in chat or to the enemy team, but refuse to ping missing. I think that's something that can be quite irritating. But it is what it is. She dies. She's still 2-1. She's not exactly behind. It's not causing us too much hassle. We're still ahead in our lane at least. I have No ultimate for a minute though, so we do have to play a little safer. Not hugely safe, but a little safer. Fortunately, kind of goes down when Kin's not here. That's going to be some gold she misses out on, but she is still ahead in CS. And we do get the first turret top with the Herald. Pantheon might be able to get solo kill here. I don't think no, he's not going to. Wow, they did a lot more damage than I expected. They do take my ward. I would have preferred if they didn't, but Veigar's very liberal with his cooldown, should we say. He's quite happy to just pop them whenever he feels like it's beneficial to him. Okay, KL is popping off. A 4-1 KL is always scary. Wow, okay, I expected her to die there. Okay, so really interesting. The Nocturne's gone Black Cleaver first item. I really do not know what that is about. Oh, and there are the report pings. I think this game we're gonna win purely because KL is just so far ahead at this point that she can't be shut down. Obviously, everyone knows how scary a level 16 KL is, but a level 16 KL that's 5-1. I'd argue that's even scarier. I do have ult now. I really do want to look for an engage. I think what I'll do is I'll Q, I'll let her jump away, ult me, whatever, and then sort of try and re-engage. But I don't know how excited my Caitlyn is for an engage, but we'll see. Let's test the waters. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there goes the ult. Her jumps down. You got nothing, and we'll let Caitlyn get the kill. Really well played from my team there. That was a huge run that I didn't expect to come in, but it just kind of happened. I wasn't even looking at the map. I don't think they pinged they were coming. I think they just sort of, yeah, landed on top of us. So well played by my team there. I do have a stun here if we want to look for this. I'll quite happily throw my life to kill Zed. Or not, as the case may be. I just did that on the wrong person. Okay, he dies. I die as well, though, to Yi. We'll get the kill here, but I think our Nocturne dies, unfortunately. Yeah, a pretty bad flash, to be honest. I think he should have just died and taken it. They have a lot of AD this game, so we are going to go for the plated steel caps. Before we finish the Frostfire Gauntlet, we'll pick up the cloth arm when it comes up before we head to lane. And hopefully my Caitlyn comes with me and doesn't. Okay, she is coming with me. Fantastic. So we're 0-2-5, which isn't a terrible scoreline. And KL is just busting down turrets wherever she damn well pleases. We do have to be careful about these drakes. It is a mountain drake, and they can be quite scary with a mountain drake. They're not the scariest team with a mountain drake, but giving a Yi a shield, giving a Zed a shield. The mountain soul rather than much the drake. What's something you wanna do? Okay, there's the kill. I didn't mean to steal that. I didn't expect my E to do that much damage actually. I shouldn't have done. Interesting. But yeah, I didn't expect to do that much damage. It is unfortunate, but what can you do at the end of the day? We can look now for the turret. And sort of every time we kill this, or any time we kill anyone, we can extend the lead that we have in bot lane. I'm really confident in playing this purely because my team's in here and I have ult. My team's in here, my team is here. Let's just turn this. Focus me. He ulted the wrong guy. He really ulted the wrong guy. I'm not ever gonna be mad, I think, about someone ulting me only for their entire team to die. Or most of their team to die. I really I guess he was just looking for a quick kill, but he doesn't steal any stats off me really. An interesting play. I wouldn't argue a good one. So I really wonder where this Nocturne's build's going. The Zed's clearly not happy. I do wonder where the Nocturne build is going at this point. Oh, I would think Gore Drinker? No. Is he going straight into Sterax? Yeah, he's going straight. Okay, so he's just not going for a mythic, I guess. Wow. Okay, we are reconsidering my decisions. There is no water in there. Fantastic. I can see why he's pissed, but just don't shit talk people. Just do it to your microphone. Doesn't get you banned that way. But yeah, we have kind of been blessed in the team department here. We have very. I mean, it's an interesting way to play Nocturne, but obviously he's very experienced, so I'm not gonna knock it. Wow, he does a lot of damage. I don't want Steroids too. Yeah, the Zed is scary though, and I can see why he'd be upset with his team this game, but that doesn't ever mean flaming's okay. I kind of learned that the hard way. I was at one point really toxic. Really toxic. And I'm only sort of barely getting through that now. I'm so gonna die here. I've just got to time out this ultimate, and then we can... No, you die here. We'll just make sure he secures the kill there. KO getting another double kill in the mid lane. 11 on 1. I don't really think anyone on the enemy team can stop her now. I guess when you're in this sort of situation, the only thing you can really play for is pray that Yi somehow gets to his late game items quicker than we can finish the game, and I don't think that's happening. It would take a miracle. We should get this turret here, and we should be able to raise the inhib. Although we probably shouldn't, but this year I don't think it matters. There's a lot of talk about early inhibs being thrown around at the moment, but I guess that only really applies to higher elo, where the CSing is going to be more consistent, and they can actually make use out of the extra waves that you're getting pushed in. Because what will happen at low elo is they'll just shove the wave back, and then it would just get ping ponged rather than the intended effect, which is you freeze the wave sort of here, no one can really touch you because you can just back to base, or your team can come quickly. So what ends up happening is you benefit quite heavily off of it, but it just doesn't happen at the elo. I will back for the Warden's Mail after Drake, actually. We kind of need this one. We really don't want to be on Drake point. Soul point. I say Kel is super scary still. Tristana won't be here for this fight. Yi is just going to die before he really has a chance to do anything, so we should be able to take this relatively free. Oh wow, he is going ham. Didn't mean to steal that. Okay. The flash by me was really interesting. Caitlyn Caitlyn did all the work and Pantheon steals Drake. Yeah, the Q and the Q and the flash from me were both horrendous. But we get the kills, we get the Drake, we ace them. We don't ace them, I thought we aced them. We don't quite ace them, but we get close. Gonna be going for the Frozen Heart here. The rock solid effect's always good, and obviously the amount of mana and ability haste Amumu gets really helps him. Allows him to summon his E more, allows him to spam his Q more, and the mana is always lovely with Amumu's W. Means you can kind of permanently have it up. And I really like Amumu support. I was a bit unsure going in because when you look at stuff like Leona and Alistar, they have more CC than Amumu. And a lot more kind of active effects than Amumu has. Amumu kind of has his Q and his E, and then obviously his R later on. But in the in the early laning phase, it's kind of like, well, what do you do? But I think he's quite easy to play safe with, and there's not really a point in time where you're ever gonna struggle to find an engage, just because he has the 2 Qs, and if he does miss one, he can always hold out for the second one. If he goes in, he dies. Don't walk into those. Okay, this is scary. I guess it's not. Not quite as scary as I thought that was going to be. This should be, I would assume, the end of the game. I missed everything with my ult there. Mikael lives there. Oh my, she is way too strong. There we go, there's the A's, and there is the win. Type GG in chat, and we will get over to looking at the damage graphs. That game, I think we kind of have to give it to KO. Massive carry for our team. So we got 19 LP, which isn't great. I've lost a couple games in a row now. Unfortunately. Due to sort of rough teams and things going wrong. So the KL obviously doing a massive amount of damage. I did way more damage than I thought I would have. Actually, I was damaging the E. I mean, obviously I didn't do a huge amount of damage, but I was damaging the E, which is surprising. But yeah, a good game all in all. Had a lot of fun with this one. And I think it's worth a try. I think it's really, really strong, especially at the low elos where no one really understands how important CC is, I think, a lot of the time. Well, people understand it, but they don't ever put it into action. But yeah, I'd give this one a go, especially if you're a support main, or even a jungle main, you can play this. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time.